Hey everybody, it's been a while since I've done a video here. Today I want to talk to you about Crypto.com, the CRO token. Not so much about the token, but just Crypto.com and some of my experience with the service lately. So there's nothing new, nothing's changed. It's just the way that I use it is changing. It's evolving. Partly because of Coinbase coming out with their token, or not token, with their debit card, which pays out 4% cash back in XLM. So it's altered the way I do some things with Crypto.com. So I want to start off with the token first, because I know that a lot of us are expecting that CRO is going to be doing very well in the future. The expectation is because of all the advertising and because of all the utility that's coming out in the future, such as launching the exchange in the United States. I guess that would include the what they call it, supercharger, things like that. So there's a lot of things that are coming up that we're expecting is going to make the CRO token much more valuable. Another thing is the EVM launching this month, and some other things that are coming up. So the sentiment is that all these things are good for the CRO token, and therefore we can expect the CRO token to go up in value and price. However, I'm not seeing that happen. Even with the millions of users that are being added, the thousands of users every day, everything it's got going for it, it seems like the CRO token is very much tied up with the value of Bitcoin. Bitcoin goes up, CRO goes up. Bitcoin goes down, CRO goes down. It seems like there's nothing that Crypto.com can do that improves the value of the token. It basically just follows where Bitcoin goes. So in that respect, I'm still optimistic, because we've all been watching the way that Plan B has been predicting that by the end of the year we should have $135,000 Bitcoin. And if we were going with the stock to flow model, we should be at about 100,000 at the moment, but we aren't. So this other method that Plan B has worked out seems to be doing much better at predicting the price. So we're seeing that's kind of working out. So 135,000 end of year, good. Next year, January, February, there's no telling where we're going to be. According to Chainalysis that they've been doing, we should be seeing a bull run for the next 6 months. But what that looks like, there's no telling. But in any case, because we can expect Bitcoin to be up at 135,000, which is almost 2.5 times the value now, we can expect CRO token to be up 2.5 times. So 17 by 2 is about 35 cents, and then another half of 17 would be, let's say 10. So maybe 45-cent token by end of year, maybe, perhaps. But then it's nothing inherent that's built into CRO token. It seems that it's just because Bitcoin's going to go up that we might expect CRO to go up. So that's where I'm still invested, and I'll still keep investing more. And my goal is to have the IC white card, but it's not based on any expectation that we're going to hit $1 anytime soon. Maybe in a few years, when the next bull run, that we might see CRO hit $1, with Bitcoin hitting $200,000 or something like that. But in the meantime, no, I don't see it. But again, that doesn't mean that it's a bad token or a bad coin. Actually, it's not a token anymore. It just means that we just have to have realistic expectations. Okay, so moving on to the Coinbase card. The Coinbase debit card actually is pretty nice. You can top up Coinbase immediately with USDC using your ACH. So this is something that Coinbase does. It's not something that technically that they are doing using the banking system. They're using the same ACH as everybody else does, except what they're doing is they're fronting you the value of the tokens. They're floating you until the ACH transaction clears. So this is an advantage in that you can buy it. You can buy coins, and within the same day, actually within minutes, send those coins to somebody else. There are limits to how much you can send per day, but the amount that I need to send is typically way less than what the limit is. So for me, that helps out every payday in the sense that if I need to send money to Crypto.com, what I can do is buy XLM and then use that to send value over to Crypto.com, and that costs me less than a penny to send all that value. Now currently we are able to top up the card, the debit card, directly through a debit card. That's silly, right? You can top up a debit card with another debit card, and Crypto.com is eating the cost, so there's no fee for that. This is good. The thing is that I try to keep a value of about $20-$25 on the card at all times, unless I need extra money. The reason is if my card ever gets compromised, I don't want to lose a lot of money. So depending on what I'm going to be paying for, I'll top it up as needed and then keep a balance of about $25 most of the time. And so I would have to make several transactions a month to make that work out. So I'm assuming that at some point Crypto.com will be charging a transaction fee for topping up the card. So I don't want to do that. So, and if they do end up doing that at some point, then you're looking at maybe spending about 3% transaction fee plus the flat fee. And so it doesn't make sense to pay 3% to get 3% cash back. I mean, that's dumb. So if I'm going to get the 3% cash back, I want to get 3% cash back, in full. So that's where Coinbase is helpful, actually, in that I would get the 4% cash back from purchases. So I've been paying bills that Crypto.com doesn't pay or doesn't give you the rewards. For example, my water bill is this local municipality, and so because it is government, that doesn't get rewarded. My insurance doesn't get rewarded. I don't think the insurance does. And I think my electricity bill and some other bill. So some of the larger bills that I have every month are not rewarded by Crypto.com. So naturally, what I would have to do is move it over to the Coinbase card, which actually pays more in rewards. And then I use the Crypto.com card for other small expenses, for buying lunch, things like that. So the Coinbase now is my monthly bill card, and then what I'll do is I'll use I'm mixing them up here. I'll use Coinbase to buy up XLM, transfer it over to Crypto.com, and then you can directly load the Visa card with XLM. You can top it up with XLM without having to sell it first, which is an inconvenience. What I was doing before was topping up or transferring money through. What I would do is I would load the Apple Pay wallet from my bank, which loads immediately, and then I would use that to transfer over to Crypto.com, which takes half a day. So if I load it up in the morning, I'd get it by the afternoon, deposit it into the bank, and then we're good to go at that point. But half a day is pretty decent compared to what banking does, take 3 days for an ACH transfer. But sometimes I need it done right away because I have a bill that's due right away, and half a day could end up being a decline and then me having to redo the card, and it's just a mess. So I'd rather have it done immediately, than that way I can get it off my mind right away. not have to worry about it anymore. So that's where Coinbase is very handy with XLM, so I can transfer both what I need to top up for, or my spending money, and the rewards, and transfer those over to Crypto.com so that I can top up the card as needed. And so that frees me up to I may earn some capital gains from XLM, and then I can use that to top up the card, and then I'm able to keep all the CRO, and instead of having to top up CRO and then cash it out and top up the card, so I don't lose value in that respect, transaction fees, stuff like that. So that's where I am, and it's a bit of a hack, right? I mean, it shouldn't be that way. Crypto's supposed to be, crypto in general, not Crypto.com, but crypto's supposed to make things better, where you're able to send money immediately and all these things. But somehow Crypto.com is falling on its face on accomplishing that. It's not fast, it's not easy to top up without paying fees. Whereas, I guess Bitcoin's no better, right? Because you do pay fees, and Ethereum's not any better either. But even then, even CRO, sending CRO, I sent CRO the other day from my Crypto.com wallet to the DeFi wallet, and that took like, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes to happen, because I guess they're batching their transactions, and that was a slow load on the DeFi wallet. So CRO is supposed to be fast, but yet it isn't. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it's I like the company, I like Crypto.com, and I like the products, but at the same time, they don't seem to be able to achieve the vision very efficiently. They're not doing the job very well. And I know they're growing and blah blah blah, but still, I mean, they need to iron these things out to make it easier to load, or faster even, or maybe lend us the money, just like Coinbase does. They front us the cash to buy the crypto, and then wait for it to clear in the back end. That would be something that would be useful for me. Or I mean, again, the fastest way is to load it with a debit card. But for now it's free, but they're going to charge later on. Cash App actually does this all the time. You can just load up Cash App directly from a debit card, and they never charge you a fee. I don't think they have, and I don't think they will. So possibly Crypto.com would do the same thing. It was with Cash App, kind of like Cash App, where you can load it. One thing I do have to give Crypto.com kudos though is when you load the card with another debit card, it's easier for that to go through than it is to buy crypto. So I tried to buy some CRO the other day with my Chase card, and that was declined because I'm trying to buy crypto. Whereas the same debit card, I used to top up the Visa card, and that went through, no problem. And I guess it's because you're not using it to buy crypto, and that makes the distinction. So I haven't tried it with the other bank cards. I think I might, to see if they are able to allow that transaction, because it would be like using the Cash App card anyways. So I think that summarizes all of my thinking lately of the Crypto.com app, the services, and Coinbase. So I have some other other thoughts coming up on other subjects, but I'll talk to you about that later. All right, we'll catch you later. Bye.